Welcome back, Bruins, to another Wellness Wednesday video. I'm Nick Pandoff and I'm a junior.
I'm Emma Gernhardt and I'm also a junior.
We hope you guys enjoyed the activity from last week. This week we're going to continue with our topic of regulation.
So now we're going to take a deeper dive into stress relief and understand the emotions we have as a person. Okay, Nick, so you play baseball. When you're stressed out during the game, how do you deal with that?
Right, of course. So baseball is a pretty complicated game. I get stressed out extremely often. Some things I like to do, I like to talk to my teammates about it and tell them how I'm feeling because I know that they might have similar emotions that I'm feeling at the moment. I also like to talk to my coaches and see what I can do to better myself and to better prepare myself. And honestly, sometimes simple things like taking deep breaths and counting to 10 helps me.
Thank you, Nick. Okay, so now we have a video.
A few years ago, I learned a very important lesson. Of all places, in the back of a Los Angeles Uber. We were driving in the right lane when all of a sudden, this gray SUV jumps out of its parking space right in front of us. The driver of the other car, the jerk who almost caused a big accident, had the nerve to get out of his car and start yelling at us. And you know what? My Uber driver just smiled and waved at the guy. And I mean, he was actually friendly. So I asked him, why did you do that? That guy almost ruined your car and he could have sent us to the hospital. And that is when my Uber driver told me about what I now call the law of garbage trucks. See, he said, most people are like garbage trucks. They run around full of garbage, full of frustration, full of anger, full of disappointment. As their garbage piles up, they need a place to dump it. Wow. Now that really got me thinking about how often I let garbage trucks run over me, and how I then take their garbage and spread it onto other people, at home, at work, on the streets. It was that day that I resolved I'm not gonna do this anymore. Since then, I started to see garbage trucks everywhere. You know, just like Dr. Strange could see all those possibilities in the future, well, I can now see garbage trucks. I see the load that they're carrying. I see them coming to drop it off, and just like my Uber driver, I don't make it into a personal thing. I just smile, wave, wish them well, and I move on.
Thank you, Nick and Emma, for talking more about self-regulation. And Michael, how do you feel about that video that we just showed?
I feel like that video is just how life works. People don't mean to take their anger on other people, but then they don't understand exactly what's happening in their own lives. So when you end up taking on everyone else, you end up making this whole cycle of, I might make you mad, and then you might go home, make your parents mad, and then it's just a huge cycle of everyone being mad.
I totally agree with you, Michael. And one of the biggest things I have learned recently is how your emotions can easily be taken out on others and how you can have those healthy habits to express those emotions. And your mindset comes into play with it as well. There was a saying that Mr. Morales told me the other week that I constantly think about, and it is, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change.
Yeah, Jordan, I really like that quote because it really ties in with the video. It shows that some of us still learn how to self-regulate our emotions with other people, because then if we don't, we bottle all that up and then we dump all that garbage on everyone else, and then it just collapses on everyone else, and then it makes them feel angry, and then they go do the same exact thing. Okay, now we're gonna pass the video back to Nick and Emma, and they're gonna close out this video for you guys.
Thank you, Jordan and Michael. Don't forget, if you guys ever need a peer mentor or ever want to know anything about our program, you can always talk to Mr. Morales, or you can email him, cisco.morales@fwcs.k12.in.us.
And just remember, guys, if you guys ever just need anybody to talk to, of course, like Emma said, we have our peer mentor program. We are located in room A212. We have our sources of strength, and we also have our friends here at Remedy Live. You can text 494949 if you ever need anything. And just remember, culture wins. Thank you, Bruins. See you next week.
Bye, Bruins.